Hello, and welcome back for more Fallout 3, where you join me and Liberty here inside of the Citadel's A-Ring. Last time, well, after arriving in the Citadel, we spoke with a whole lot of people here, including Scribe Rothschild, who gave us access to a Vault Tech terminal they found, where we discovered there was a GEC hidden away in Vault 87. We still have to return to him and give him that information for further instruction, but we'll get there. And then we spoke to a couple of other scribes, and Scribe Jameson, whom we can turn Brotherhood holotags into if we find them for 100 caps each. Another way to earn some caps. And is this the library room? Yeah.
Welcome.
Let's go back to the Vault Tech terminal for a second before we move on with the rest of today. There's still 2 entries in here we didn't peruse. So Vault Tech listings. One was Vault 112, Dr. Braun's vault. We found that. And its equipment issuances are, well, let's see, starting construction date November 2068, ending construction date 2074. June 2074. Starting construction date November 2068. Total number of occupants 85. Total duration indefinitely. Computer control system, Think Machine 3600R. Primary power supply, Sure Power Geothermal. Secondary power supply, Extra Shore Power Geothermal. Non-standard equipment 12 147C robots caretaker variation, 85 stasis pods, and list of liquid nutrients detailed in memo 943-B2. Personnel assignments. Overseer, Dr. Stanislaus Braun. Additional personnel, none listed. Researchers note, due to the nature of the project in Vault 112 and the highly automated systems designed to support it, the vault requires only a single administrator. And project goals, access restricted. So, it doesn't give us any information there. Not surprised. And the one we haven't visited yet, Vault 108. Equipment issuances. Starting construction date March 2061, ending construction date December 2069 due to work stoppage. Total number of occupants 475. Total duration 38 years. Computer control system, none. Primary power supply, General Atomics nuclear power. Note, main supply designed to fail after 240 months. Secondary power supply, steam whistle mini geothermal. Note from admin, we are aware that the steam whistle is only sufficient to power this project partially. Please do not file any further reports on this issue. Non-standard equipment, defensive weaponry, triple normal issue. Note, do not stock with standard entertainment. Okay, and we'll find out more about that as we go through. There's barely any spoilers there. Personnel assignments. Overseer Brody Jones, Chief of Staff Zachary K. Jameson, Chief of Security Jeff Maddox, Morale Officer Nathan Origin. Researcher note, all standard positions have been intentionally left unfilled and will be assigned to the Overseer according to the Vault 108 protocols. According to the pre-assignment medical tests, Mr. Jones has a genetic disposition for a rare terminal strain of cancer, which should ideally cause him to expire within 40 months of the project's inception. These two events should combine to allow a proper catalyst that allows this project to continue as planned. Project goals, error file corruption detected, please reinstall operating system software. Okay, so we kind of get from this that the vault is kind of designed to fail. The power system is going to fail. The Overseer has some sort of terminal disease. Yeah, it's not letting on too much. It's more vault mystery. I'm gonna go on library terminal. Are we hidden? Report on UFO codenamed Palandine. Further investigations into the UFO codenamed Palandine have confirmed our suspicions. On the evening of May 3rd, 2062, an alien craft of unknown make and origin did indeed reach the airspace just north of Hagerstown, Maryland, and crashed into a heavily wooded, non-residential area. Unfortunately, attempts to retrieve the craft proved unsuccessful and simply could not be located, either due to some kind of advanced invisibility shielding or because the occupants managed to make repairs and vacate the crash site before our arrival. Despite our failure of recovery, the significance of this event cannot be denied. We are not alone. Okay, and that's a hint to go and find the alien blaster if you don't have Mothership Zeta DLC installed. Otherwise, it's the location where Mothership's data takes place. Project Brainstorm report. Brainstorm Military Cultural Center 2076 progress report. Our flagship project, the Induced Patriotism Initiative, has met with resounding success. Our agents have successfully included covert and overt messages of extreme patriotism and loyalty in the popular media, ranging from the big screen to the Sunday funnies. Increased military enrollment amongst target demographics serves to underline this success. Agent Webb has been particularly effective at influencing the music industry, and he has interesting proposals for the field of organized sports in even such notoriously difficult markets as comic books and toys. Success in these areas will ensure early education with our message, and thus ensure a more dedicated and devoted nation for us all. Mission Closina Report. Codename Closina Development Report. Development of the mutant undermining life form continues apace, and our chief bioengineers are certain that they will be able to perfect these living weapons in time for deployment into Red China. Once covertly released into an enemy's environment, their aggressive qualities, dangerous hunger, and pervasive breeding should severely undermine the infrastructure of the location in short order, softening the target for ground invasion. At this point, the genetic kill switch can be activated, allowing for easy reclamation, not including a significant one-time cleanup effort. Current MUL development primarily uses genetic stock of rodents, particularly the common sewer rat, and progress has been significant. FEV testing has been rejected, however, as the results are sterile. Okay, another mention of FEV and some testing. I wonder if that's what gave rise to mole rats. Any other terminals? Maxson Archive Terminal. Do you mind if we have a peek at this? Ooh, this is the good terminal. All right, Maxson family dossiers. Roger Maxson. Born unknown, died 2135. Second in command of the security team stationed at the West Tech Research Facility, later relocated to the Mariposa military base. Assumed command after nervous breakdown of security team leader Colonel Robert Spindell. Executed scientists after learning of their research into the Forced Evolutionary Bias, or FEB. Deserted from military just before the war, Maxson ordered the families of all base personnel brought inside the facility, thereby sparing their lives. Led survivors in their exodus to the Lost Hills bunker. Maxson's wife was killed on the journey. At Lost Hills, Roger Maxson formed the Brotherhood of Steel. As the organization's first High Elder, he formed the orders of Paladins, Knights, and Scribes. Yeah, that's lore going back to Fallout 1. Maxson II, born unknown, teenager of unspecified age in 2077, died in 2155. Took over command of the Brotherhood of Steel as High Elder in 2135 when his father, Roger Maxson, died of cancer. In 2155, while hunting down a group of raiders known as the Vipers, Maxson, who was unhelmeted at the time, was grazed in the head by an arrow. A deadly viper poison killed him within hours. John Maxson, born 2097, died not yet. Son of Maxson II and grandson of Roger Maxson, a gifted soldier, John Maxson was promoted to the rank of Paladin at age 38 in the year 2135. Soon after, he was promoted once more to head Paladin. In 2155, Maxson was promoted to the illustrious position of High Elder when his father, Maxson II, was killed in glorious battle with the raiders known as Vipers. Records indicate John Maxson had some dealings with a mysterious figure identified only as the Vault Dweller in the year 2162 at the age of 65. Alright, so John Maxson was the Elder at the time of Fallout 1, and new entry, Scribe Arthur Maxson. 267, died, yet only son of Jonathan and Jessica, both deceased. Last of the Maxson bloodline. As an infant sent to the Citadel to be fostered by Elder Owen Lyons, the reason for this decision was twofold. One, recent internal conflict amongst the Western Brotherhood of Steel created an unsafe environment for the child. It was believed that the Citadel, despite being located in hostile territory, would increase its probability of survival. 2. Elder Lyons, at that time, was in high favor with the Western Elders and deemed the perfect candidate to provide care and training to the Squire. Recent events have led to a lack of communication with the Western Elders. As a result, Squire Maxson will remain at the Citadel indefinitely. Back. State of Maxson. The state of Maxson in the New California Republic was built in close proximity to the Lost Hills bunker and enjoyed the protection of the Brotherhood of Steel. No additional information is available at this time. Diary of Roger Maxson, Volume 1. And these, I believe, are taken directly from Fallout 1. They're a good read, so let's go. October 10th, 2077. Roger Maxson, Captain, serial number 072389, have started this log because it doesn't look good for any of us, and I'd like for people to know what really happened here. All hell broke loose when we finally discovered what those scientist bastards were up to. The colonel has locked himself in his office and seems to be having some sort of breakdown. The men are screaming for blood. They're looking to me for answers, and I'm not sure what to do. Someone has to do something, though, before this place sinks into an anarchistic bloodbath. 2 days later, October 12th, 2077. Every time we get a report from higher up, things get worse here. The war is going in a very bad direction, and this place is about to go into full mutiny with all the chaos that entails. I stopped one of the men from executing a scientist today and demanded that we interrogate them to find out what their orders were. October 13th. I killed a man today. I was interrogating Chief Scientist Anderson, and he was giving me the full details of their inhuman experiments. He said his orders came from the government, but I didn't buy it. He started screaming about how he was following orders, how he was a military man, and I just shot him. I tell myself it was to keep him from causing a full mutiny among the men, but I'm not so sure. October 15th. Tried again to speak to the colonel through the door, but he seems to have completely lost touch with reality. I broke down the door with several of the men just in time to watch him blow his head off. Right before he pulled the trigger, he said he was sorry. October 18th. By killing the egghead, I seem to have confirmed my position as leader of the men. They follow me without question now. The interrogations invariably end up being executions. Shellman held out the longest, but the end result was the same. Her arguments about her orders were a bit too specific to be completely made up. I'm getting a real bad feeling in my gut about how this is all going to end up. I don't even lie to myself anymore about my reasons for executing the scientists. And October 20th. I finally replied to the outside world over our radio. I don't know why they never sent anyone here to see what was happening when we stopped responding to their transmissions. It doesn't make any sense. Well, they'll come now. I declared ourselves seceded from the Union. They remember Jefferson Davis. What will history say about me? Right. And Diary of Roger Maxson, Volume 2. October 22nd, 2077. What the hell is going on? We declare ourselves to be in full desertion from the army and no longer under the government's command, and what happens? Nothing. Something bad is coming down. October 23rd, 2077. D-Day. I believe those bastards finally did it. Damn them all to hell. They finally let the A-bombs fly. We were right in the middle of trying to pry the real story out of von Felden when we completely lost contact. I have a feeling the research center was hit hard. I don't know why, just call it a gut feeling. It seems inconceivable that we were not targeted. I'm sure China will make up for that oversight real soon. Luckily, we had moved our families from outside into the facility the day before yesterday. We do not know if the fallout has reached this area. 2 days after, October 25th, Sergeant Plattner volunteered to go outside today to take specific readings on the atmosphere. It seems the radiation has not spread this far. Since he was wearing his power armor, there was no threat to him from radiation, but if he had been exposed, he would have had to be exiled. We don't have adequate decontamination facilities here. October 26th. I convinced the men that we should bury the scientists. I don't know why. Perhaps it was to ease my conscience. I finally started to believe their stories when the last one was dying. My God, what have I become? And October 27th. We're leaving this godforsaken place today. I'm leading the exodus to the old government bunker at Lost Hills. I'm leaving this log behind to be buried when this place goes in the next exchange. Who knows? Maybe someone will find it someday. Alrighty. So there we have the history of the founding of the Brotherhood. Maxson was a military in charge of a research facility where they're experimenting on FEV. And yeah, I found out about the experiments. Went a little on the crazy side, perhaps. Understandably so. Then the bombs fell when they fled to the hidden bunker. Dark stuff. Let's go into B ring and see if we can get Maxson to give us trade permission. See what we have around here. Citadel information terminal. Some bunks in that room. More bunks. For information terminal. Rubble. Where's quarters? Who are you? You're just a scribe.
So,
Personnel terminal.
I'm listening. What's your tactical assessment of this new situation?
Here's the elders' quarters.
Please, we'll win this. You know
Anything
why?
interesting?
We need to. Hasn't that always
Citadel
been enough?
information terminal.
You worry too much. Yeah, we've handled worse before, right? See, I knew you
Sleeping in his bed. There's a terminal here.
Let's hook up later and go see Scribe.
Very hard.
Even
I don't know if we could hack
breaking
that.
into that. Can't hurt.
I don't think I can anyway. We'll look at our skill in a moment. And a very hard wall save. No, we want the safe. I think we can do that.
So,
What is our science at? 86 plus 10 for Lesko's, 96. Intelligence is science, right? Yeah, we'd only be able to get 2 extra points off of Mentats. Still wouldn't be enough. I don't think perception would help. Oh well, so we can't hack his terminal, but we could. Yeah, we have 100 lockpick. We could get into the safe.
so what do you think? Can
We
we
were
take these on,
hidden.
you guys? Have you seen that
He might even be able to detect us in his sleep there. We might want to wait till he wakes up. Alright, well. Elder Lions.
Hail. Hail to you, daughter of James.
I'd like permission to trade.
This is not normally something that we do. Trade with outsiders has proven to be problematic in the past. However, considering the circumstances, so be it. I'll send word to Durga that you have full access to trade.
Alrighty, well, thank you. We have to go.
Steel be with you.
Scribe Bowditch. I hear he's been working on some new power armor mods. Can't hurt.
Sure. Need something, friend?
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Alright, here we have Squire Maxson.
What was the result of the latest
Hello.
scan?
Hail to you, stranger. I am Squire Maxson, loyal servant of steel. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Well, the honor is all mine, Squire.
Oh, well, thank you. Your words are very kind. Kinder than those I usually hear. Is there something I can help you with?
Aren't you a little young for all this?
Oh, well, you see, I am descended from the great Roger Maxson, founder of our order. I am the last of his line. They say my soul was forged from eternal steel, but I don't believe that. I'm really just a normal boy. I was sent to the Citadel many years ago to be fostered by Elder Lions. But that was before the Western Elders lost faith in the Elder. I really don't know if I'll ever get home, but, well, I kind of like it here. Sentinel Lions has been very kind to me. She's taught me so much.
What do you make of the Enclave, Squire?
You're asking me what I think about the Enclave? Well, the Brotherhood of Steel has actually faced the Enclave before. Back west. More than 30 years ago, according to our chronicles. Judging from those records, I say their soldiers are outfitted in advanced power armor Mark II. It's pretty strong. Better than our power armor. And some of their technology is amazing. Vertibirds, plasma weapons that can turn a man to goo. Does that help?
Not really, but thanks. I don't suppose you know anything about the super mutants.
Oh, yes. I've studied them quite a bit since I've been here. They're not all the same, you know, besides the regular ones. There are also brutes, and after them, the masters. They're really tough. But the worst of all? The behemoth! He's a giant! I saw one once, outside the Citadel walls. So scary. The super mutants are all over the city ruins. But Elder Lyons doesn't actually think they're from there, or we would have found their home by now. It kind of seems like they're looking for something, but we're not really sure what that is.
They don't actually make you fight, do they?
No. But I could. I know I'm ready. I mean, it would be scary, but it's not fair that I have to sit inside while the knights go on patrol. I did go out one time, you know. Sarah, Sentinel Lyons took me out, just to show me. I killed a super mutant too, I swear. I also sort of shot Sarah, but just a little. It was just a flesh wound.
Alright, we have to go.
Very well.
Enclave troops have fortified the purifier complex. With those
He has a
birds, they're
computer
able to
terminal.
transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
Can we get into that?
All right.
Very easy.
Thanks for the information.
Yeah, we only have a few options up here. Clubs, let's try slate, class, no, slate. Only 2. That's not too bad, actually. Flask. There we go. Hi, Squire Maxson. How's the best kid in the Citadel doing today? Diary entry 1. Stupid scribe Rothschild in his stupid lab. All I wanted to do was talk to the robot and see if he'd be my friend. So what if he can't walk? Diary entry 2. Yesterday, Sarah taught me how to kill a man by stabbing him in the kidneys. I think I'm in love. Story, The Guardians of Gillifrond. I'm not reading because it's long. Not very interesting, but I'll click through if you want to pause and read yourself. Three pages. 4 pages. And a line. Yeah, that's a bit long. Poem, Song of the Light Man. Alright. Tweedle Dumpling, Tweedledare. Curse the younglings if you care. For theirs is youth and joy and power. 5 made one in the Light Man's tower. And when they come, these 5 of sun, the Light Man's progeny have won. So sound the trumpets clear and loud, and think beyond the eastern shroud. Not sure what that could mean, but okay. And, Guns and Bullets. Vargas doesn't know I've been reading his copy of Guns and Bullets, and I should probably keep it that way. I mean, it's right there under his bunk in the den. What did he expect? Right. Kind of forgot about that. That's cool. Okay. Have anything left in B-Ring other than Maxson's safe?
Worst bedside
Welcome.
manner ever.
Another bunk room. Another personnel terminal.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
The other side of the bunk room.
Enclave troops have fortified the purifier complex.
I think Vargas's book is back in A-Ring. Yeah, the infirmary.
Presence detected. This unit has activated.
I saw Bones.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Initiate triage protocol.
Medical procedures initiated. Administering treat. Error.
Sawbones has damaged you. Okay. Ouch, that hurt. What the hell?
There has been an error in the medical subsystem. Please run a level 2 diagnostic.
Okay. Well, With our science, we can run a level 2 diagnostic on the medical subsystems.
Command accepted. Beginning level 2 systems diagnostic. Please stand by. Diagnostic complete. Results indicate a level 7 degradation in neural pathway 0x63A82. No further information available.
What is that pathway responsible for?
Neural pathway 0x63A82 governs the motor control interface, bridging the main medical software and the unit's manipulator arms. The current damage level would cause erratic behavior, potentially forcing the unit to behave outside of design parameters.
Say, could I reprogram you to kill people?
Negative. The Mr. Gutsy field medic model is incapable of harming human beings through intentional action.
Oh, we have to go back through that. You can tell me it's the worst medical robot ever. So, run the diagnostic.
Command accepted. Diagnostic complete.
Okay, and then close neural pathway 0x63A82 and reroute remaining functions.
Neural pathway 0x63A82 rerouted through neural pathway 0x374E82. Stand by. Full motor functions restored. Diagnostic reveals no critical failures. Asshole.
Good. Now then, initiate triage protocol.
Medical procedures initiated. Administering treatment. Please stand still. Medical procedure complete. Further instructions?
No, I'm done with you.
Acknowledged. Hitting the rack.
Alright, there. We fixed up their robot. What time is it? 3:45. Okay, let's head back down to the lab, I guess. And we'll talk to Rothschild, and we can trade now. And, oh, we can, guns and bullets. See if we can find the, I'm pretty sure it's over here in this wing,
Welcome.
not back in B ring.
Welcome. You honor us with your presence here.
Back here. Ah, there we go. There's the guns and bullets. Oh, we can get hidden. Excellent. Well, we'll have that. Thanks.
Need something, friend?
Oh, we're good. Thanks. Back to the lab. Not up.
All right,
Now we
thanks for
have
the
a new threat
information.
to contend with. Doesn't look good.
Hail.
Rothschild. He might be sleeping now. About 4 in the morning. Where's the map? Map. Okay, there's the map.
Need something, friend? Hail.
Rothschild. His quarters should be right back here. That door. Is this you? That is you.
Ah, you're back. You need something else now.
Vault 87 has a GEC, but I don't know where it is.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
We do kind of know where it is. We found the location at Vault Tech HQ. But there's more. Let's hear what Rothschild has to say here.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Why? What's difficult about it?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
How do I get through the radiation?
Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you.
So that's it? I'm screwed?
So quick to give up. Disappointing. There is, in fact, another potential way to reach the vault. Lamplight Caverns is close by and may provide an alternate means of access.
So there's a vault down there, and you've never bothered investigating it?
Attempts were made, but all resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal, and so our efforts were focused elsewhere. Perhaps you will have more success.
Well, I guess it's time to find out. I'll go there myself.
The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed.
All right, well, thanks for your help.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
Okay. All right, there's the things we have to go search Lamplight Caverns. And yeah, he has all of the Capital Wasteland vaults marked on his map on the wall here. Except for 112. Alright, so let's... the armory. We can hit the armory before we head out too. Lighten our pockets a little bit.
Hail.
Knight Captain Durga. Is this it? I think this is it. Put on our fancy trader clothes. Yeah, buttons wig and penny suit. Like +7 to barter now.
I received word from Elder Lyons. He says that you have permission to trade with us. Good for you.
Yeah, what's your repair skill like? Repair stuff?
If you want to pay for the parts, yes.
Oh, geez, never mind. We'll stick with the scribes. I think Peabody was the better one. Can I see what you have to trade?
Sure. Just be quick about it.
Alright, what do we have? Fragment. Combat knives. Yeah, fire grenades are alright. 8 pounds apiece. Yeah, I have a laser rifle. She's only got 496 cap. Let's see what else we have. Don't overdo it. She might have something for sale too. Dirty waters. Or purified waters. Okay. Couple of vodka. Getting up there. Pack of cigarettes. 2 cartons. Well. Out. Alright, well, we're good. Made a couple caps for our water, but yeah, do you have anything interesting here? I thought there was going to be a selection thingy, and I accepted too quickly. Flamer, minigun, another Ripper, some combat armor and helmets, recon armor. I think we're good still. Some ammo. Ooh, yeah. Oh, there's 44 rounds in the cart. Use more of those. No mini nukes. I bought a mini nuke. She had them. All right, give us that.
Try not to break it, outsider.
Just bullets. All right, we have to go.
Steel be with you.
Time check. 5:08. All right. Maxson may be waking up by the time we get back up into B ring.
Welcome.
Does that go up to A ring? Does that go outside? Okay, that goes to A ring.
All right.
Yeah, if Elder Lyons isn't awake yet, we'll just wait an hour or 2. It does.
You honor us with your presence here.
5:30. He's just sitting there at the elder's desk, playing on the computer. Alright, let's just wait a quick hour. Outer action. You can move along too there, buddy. Okay, Elder's up.
You honor us with your presence here. Hail.
As you were.
Oh, we can be hidden over here. That's good.
Yes.
Brotherhood's not as astute as the Elder was. Here we go. Very hard lock. The first one. Okay, we still need our jumpsuit. We'll put the B-Dog's head wrap and stuff back on. That might have been the right way. It was. Very hard lock. Didn't break a bobby pin. Ooh, Otter Owen Lyons. Personal log 2. There might be another one in the room here. 50 energy cell and Smuggler's End. Unique laser pistol. 18 damage. Probably better than a basic one. I think it has a good rate of fire too. And some vodka. We'll take it all.
Why are you talking like that? I've been practicing. Come on.
Do we have another login here somewhere?
We should speak the part.
Hail.
I want
We
to
got
see
number
Elder
2.
Lyons. Elder Lyons does
Oh,
not
there.
sound like that. You're an idiot.
It's green. Good. Personal log 1. Alright, we'll give those a listen.
According to our latest reconnaissance report, Enclave soldiers have taken complete control of the Project Purity facility. They brutally murdered innocent scientists, including James.
Need something, friend?
He went there to revive
The
the
Brotherhood is
project
at your
and died
service.
for his efforts. They will answer
What was the
for their
result of the
crimes.
latest scan?
I haven't worked so hard just to sit idly by and watch the Enclave undo what little we've accomplished here.
Let's get into A-ring and we'll start log 2.
Need something, friend?
No thanks.
Here I sit in the safety of the Citadel, while the people of the Wasteland thirst and suffer and die. Here I sit a failed, feeble old man. What have I really accomplished? How many have I truly helped? The super mutants still roam rampant. The people still die of thirst and radiation. The Western elders cease to acknowledge my existence. Some of my own people have even gone outcast. And now the Enclave, technologically superior, infinitely resourceful. The time has come to pass the mantle to more able hands. But is she ready?
Okay, I just noticed that was the library door. Just going out to the courtyard. I think we're good with the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
And there's one other thing we know. Scribe Jameson's report to Elder Lyons. From Scribe Elizabeth Jameson to Elder Lyons. Elder, I have read the recent reports on the number of paladins and knights that have not reported in when expected. I understand the chaotic nature of the situation in the field, but tradition demands that each brother who falls in battle have their death recorded in the scrolls. Do not put forward our best effort to recover proof of who has fallen and who has lived is unthinkable. I understand that every brother is needed for the efforts here at the Citadel and in the city nearby. To that end, I intend to contract with outsiders in order to recover proof of which of our brethren have fallen to the enemy. I will ask that they recover dog tags from any fallen brother that they find. It is the least we can do without the resources for a full and honorable funeral for them. You needn't worry about providing rewards for these contractors. I will pay them from my personal funds. It is well worth it to me to be able to both keep the tradition and not stress the resources for your mission. Yours in steel, Scribe Elizabeth Jameson, Head Librarian, Order of the Quill, DC Bunker. Okay, so that was the holotag thing. It's next to the new note there. And we get Revelation 216, which we've already heard. I am Alpha and Omega at the beginning and the end. That is important, though. Put the Ranger battle on. Okay, and hasn't been too long yet, but I can't think of much interesting else to get out of the Brotherhood here. So let's head back to Megaton and empty our pockets out a little bit.
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
Ooh, a Nuka-Cola. Thank you. Well, if it means that much to you, I'll take it.
Please, keep doing what you do.
And I forgot that's when this appeared. If you noticed in the corner there, the Vault 101 emergency radio signal just appeared. We should listen to that.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech.
And yeah, we get a new quest added, Trouble on the Home Front. And that quest kind of has a time limit. Yeah, change of plans. We might head that way. Yeah, we might head back to Vault 101 before what else I had in mind, just to get it done and over with. Let's see if we have any junk here. A couple of lunch boxes, quite a few sensor modules. Yeah, this other sheet music book. Get out of our inventory, that's fine. We're done with it. Weapons. We can. Breaks my heart, but I think we can stuff A321 in the locker. Laser pistols, laser rifles. Yeah, that one's fine. I was gonna say I think I stuffed in the good one, but I haven't been using it anyway. And we have the tri-beam. You know what? Just put the one in there too. Take it to Port Independence one of these days. And no excess apparel, right? Oh yeah, we do. Vault 112 jumpsuit for £8. Fine. Over here. Did we grab any Nukas or Quantums? Sure, we got some. Ooh, and yeah, books to read. 8 more Nukas and 6 Quantums. Wow. Stealth boys are good. Sugar bombs. Alright, I guess we'll read a couple of skill books here. Got guns and bullets for some small guns. Nikola Tesla and you for some energy weapons. Is that all? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we let into the inventory. We're in pretty good shape. Right? I think so. Trouble on the home front isn't too bad, so head back out front. We'll just fast travel over here. Back to Vault 101. And we'll find our dog meat. Find our dog meat. Okay, so dog meat's feeling a little weird lately. It's all right. It's fine. She's fine, I'm sure. Usually over here. Am I just blind? No. Yeah, there's nothing, no markers on the map, so chased us into the Taft tunnels somehow. I told her to come here and not here. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah, that's all for this part. Lots more Brotherhood, blah, blah, blah. Next time, we'll get on with trouble on the home front. We have to go in and see what's up with Amada. So, yeah, until then, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.